43 touchdowns. I think he'll either match it, because he only had 9 interceptions, which is amazing. So I think he'll either match that 43 or he might surpass it. They're supposed to win the division. They're supposed to win first place in the conference. By doing that, winning 14 games, if they can do that, 13, 14 games, he should be able to put up that. That's the points each points. That's the touchdowns with those paid receivers. They should be able to put up. So now I do think the interceptions will increase. He'll probably throw 12 or 14 interceptions this year, but I think he'll have 43 plus touchdowns this year. Baker Mayfield at number 4. I like that. I'm big on Baker this year. I think they're going to kind of stay in the playoff run again. I think they're going to do a little bit better than last year. They kind of like sneaked in. So I think they'll do better than sneaking this year. I think they'll handsomely win the division. He was at 365 fantasy points, so not too bad. Joe Burrow was at 372 for the year. Excuse me, not too bad at all. And Baker Mayfield himself, also with those great receivers he had, through 41 touchdowns. Here is where you can take Baker Mayfield. However, I would be weary of drafting him at number 4. I'm not moving him up. I'm not moving anybody up above him. But taking the number 4 quarterback, Baker Mayfield, you may have to steal him in the 4th, and that's a problem because that's really, 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 really high to take Baker Mayfield. That's really high because I don't think he's going to replicate. He'll replicate the passing yards, I believe. What did he have? He had 4,500 yards. I think he'll stay in there between 42, 4,500. I don't think he's going to have 41 touchdowns. If he does, it'll just be at that again because I think they're going to run the ball a little bit more. So I think his touchdowns are going to drop from 41 to closer to 38, 37. It's not bad. It's just I'm not taking a quarterback in the 4th round with only 37 touchdowns. I can wait for him to drop. Don't get me wrong, but I just can't. I can't take him that high. You know what I mean? So be weary. He's ranked number 4, and I'm not dropping his ranking, but be weary of that ranking and where you draft him. So we'll pay attention to that when we do our draft, of course. Jaden Daniels at number 5. He had 355 fantasy points for the year as a rookie, which is really, really good. He had 25 touchdowns. He had 9 interceptions, which is also good. Baker Mayfield has 16 touchdowns. I think that will decrease because they're going to run the ball more. That's another reason why they're going to run the ball more. They do not like that number right there, 16 interceptions. Let me see. Jaden Daniels had 891 rushing yards. Okay. You had 915 from Lamar Jackson. Okay. Almost 1,000 rushing yards with 4,100 passing yards, 41 touchdowns, and only 4 interceptions with a passer rating of 119. And he's not MVP. Mm. Mm. I digress. But anyway, 900. Whew. I mean, Josh Allen only had, 531, but we gotta give him MVP. Stats is low as hell, but we're gonna give him 28 touchdowns, 3,700 passing, only 63% in completion. Mm. Check this out though. Check this out. Lamar Jackson had a rating of 119. Josh Allen had a rating of 101. You got to be effing me. How? I'm baffled. I'm baffled. It was handed to him. I don't know how else you want me to look at it, but Josh Allen got handed that MVP. I'm sorry, it was trash. I'm sorry. I don't know what else you want me to say. Oh, y'all didn't think I was gonna sneak one in today? It's been a while. All right. Let's see. So Jaden Daniels had 891 rushing yards and 6 touchdowns off of that. So 891 to go. I think that 891 could stay for now. Like, I don't think there's a reason. He's a second year quarterback. I kind of think they're gonna want him to not digress into like a sophomore slump. So they're going to I think they're gonna ask him to stay right there, to be quite honest with you. I think they're gonna have him like be the same guy. Like, they're not gonna ask him to take a step back. Not yet. If he gets hurt, maybe then. But right now, if he can go out here and play at this high level again, 3,500 passing yards for a rookie. If he can go out here and play like this again, absolutely. And he is another one you're gonna have to steal in the fourth round. Absolutely. Now, is it a risky steal? Yes, absolutely. It's too high in the fourth round. You're passing up a running back. You're passing up another running back. I'm telling you that right now. Off rip. You're passing up another running back, maybe even a receiver. There's a lot of extra PPR talent you're passing up. Okay. Um, so that is why Baker Mayfield and Jalen Hurts, because they're 4 and 5 at where you drafted, it's risky. It's because Joe Burrow's in the third. You gotta take Joe B. You got to take Joey B at number 3. Okay, not number 3 pick, third round. But Jaden Daniels and Baker Mayfield, that's tough because fourth round is where they're at. And it's tough because honestly, the state of quarterbacking this year is so dropped. Like, it drops. Like, Jared Goff at number 6. Let me ask you a question. Please tell me where you plan on drafting. You plan on drafting Jared Goff in the 4th, 5th round? No, not at all. You gonna let Jared Goff is gonna fall to the 10th round. I guarantee you. There's nobody in this world taking Jared Goff before half of these receivers and running back. So he's dropping. So it literally is Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen between the 1st and 2nd round. All right. You've got Joey Burrow, 3rd round, 4th if he can fall and you can steal if nobody wants him. And that's fine. You can steal him in the 4th. But that's it for a good steal, because Baker Mayfield and Jalen Daniels are risky steals in the 4th round. Okay. If they fall to the 5th, 6th, you're safe. You can snatch them. Baker might. Baker's the one that might fall to the 5th, 6th round, maybe even the 7th. But Jaden Daniels, he should be stolen in the 4th round. That's fair. Jared Goff, yeah, 10th round. You go draft that fool anywhere before that and see what happens to your life. Watch. They only win in 7 games this year. Bo Nix at number 7. Let's see. He had 316 fantasy points for a rookie. He had 3,700 passing yards for a rookie. So he passed more than Jaden Daniels, which is because he's a pocket passer. And that, as it should be, that's what it would, that's what you want. 430 rushing off of 92 attempts and 4 touchdowns. I'm actually impressed with Bo Nix with that. Like, I'm actually really impressed. He averaged 18 fantasy points on a weekly. So for me, Bo Nix, I might have to take him. I'm looking at 6th round. Bo Nix can be stolen in the 6th, 7th round. They're gonna have a good season this year too, by the way. So yeah, if you're looking to steal a quarterback, I would do Bo Nix. And look, you can even take Bo Nix before Baker Mayfield if you want to be fishy with, if you want to be jazzy with it and take him in like the 5th round. I can depending on how your draft is going, I can see Bo Nix going in the 5th round. Jalen Hurts as well in the 5th round. I can see that. I wouldn't take Jalen Hurts anything lower than that. His numbers aren't going to be high. They have Saquon Barkley. They got a lot of great elements on defense that takes away and scores. Like, you're not going to see Jalen Hurts. He's going to be average, and that's not a bad thing. Like, that's not a slander. Like, there is no need for Jalen Hurts to be a 41 touchdown passing quarterback. They have everything they need to go do it again the exact same way, barring any injuries. Like,